Alrighty, hey guys, it's gonna be a different type of video today. I saw a question on the Reddit, the Mountain Blade Reddit, and it's pretty much like new player questions. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now, and yeah, they asked 5 questions. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I'm gonna try to answer it in one take, give you as much information as I know about the subject, and yeah, we'll go from there. Hopefully, I can help some people out. I'm on my 4th playthrough. As you can see, I'm doing pretty good for myself in this one. I got, I'd say half the map at this point, you know. But yeah, let's start it out. So question number 1, should I join a kingdom? If you're new, yes, join a kingdom. Your first playthrough, join a kingdom. It's a lot easier. Because when you run your own kingdom, there's some extra stuff that comes along with it, like policies, getting clans to join. You know, these right here. You need all these clans to join you, and you need to keep them in like good spirits, or they're gonna leave. And you know, it's a lot of, I guess, politics, as you would call it, right? But if you just want to start out, if you want to see how the game plays out, joining a kingdom is good. What I would suggest is join this kingdom. They are overpowered because they have one unit that is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure I have some in my party. Hopefully. Yes, the con guards are insanely good. They start out as... Hopefully I have them as well. These guys, the Kazay, I think I'm saying that, Raiders. These guys are insane. They're on a horse, they're archers, great aim, they circle around the enemy, they never really engage, they stay alive, and they just do amazing damage. So, in my opinion, if you want to start, I would go over here, get a lot of those horsemen, and you'll be straight for the rest of the game. Now, how do you join a kingdom? I have a video on how to become a vassal. You can also become a mercenary of a kingdom, but here are the requirements, just so keep it organized. If your clan tier is 1, you can only become a mercenary. A mercenary means they will pay you for each fight you win under their banner or whatever, right? It's very simple. You become a mercenary of anybody. It doesn't take much. Now, to be a vassal allows you to have fiefs, which are towns, castles, and villages. It allows you to own these things. As a mercenary, you cannot own them. Now, to become a vassal, you need clan tier of 2. So, you know, once you reach level 2, I suggest joining as a vassal. How do you join as a vassal if you're already a mercenary? Well, you have to go to, let's say you join them, right? You need to find their leader. You can only become a vassal if you find their leader. You become a mercenary of any other lord in the group. It's very easy, right? You just meet anybody that's under their flag, and you can become a mercenary. But to become a vassal, you need to meet with the king. How do you meet with the king? Press the key N. Then go to the kingdom you want to select. Let's say these guys right here. There's your leader. Boom. That's where he was seen. Click that. Find him. And then you can, you know, they're very easy speech options. Alright, that's question 1. Question 2. How to find a wife. It is a grind, but I suggest you do it as early as possible. Because I'm pretty sure you can't marry let's say you're playing as a male character, you can't marry a lady that's over 35, and once you're over 40, you can't marry like either. Pretty sure that's how it works. Hey, I might have to do some extra research, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it works. But do it as early as possible, because people do get married, and then you run out of options. If you wait till the late game, you're not going to marry anybody. How do you find the wife? Go from castle to castle to castle. Also, you can press the key N. I'm pretty sure they're under there as well. But what I did, I just went from castle to castle. I'm not even sure. Well, no, yes. If you go to kingdoms, let's say this one, right? Pretty sure they have... Yeah, see, this looks like a lot of work. What I would suggest, here's what I would suggest. What I did to get my wife, as soon as I had time, every castle that I would pass, I would go into the castle, request entry, go into the keep, and then, what do you call it? Usually they would have them. Hold on, let me get to this castle. Let's see if I can explain it better. I don't even think they would like me. Oh, they do. Okay, cool. So you show up to a castle, right? Usually be up here. It has to be opposite gender. I don't think they have same gender. I don't think they have it in this game, but it has to be opposite gender. So click here, talk to them, say who you are. I don't think I can do it, but usually it would be under this menu. It would be like, I'm very fond of you, but I can't do it because I am married. So I don't know if you're allowed to have multiple wives. There might be a mod for it, but you can't do it in the vanilla game. But yeah, I would go from castle to castle. I also have another video, like I said before, in my description. I'm gonna put the question and then the corresponding video that talks more about it, just to give you guys even more of a, you know, understanding of it. But yes, castle to castle as soon as possible, and you should find it. It's a lot of speech checks, save a lot in between, and you should be good. How do I get a trading caravan going? Very, very simple. I also have a video, which will be in the description. But yeah, so how do you start a caravan? Very simple. First, you have to find a very good companion. Again, press the key N. You are going to go to Heroes, Wanderers. These are all your companions that you have currently on the map. The best companions for trading are the spice vendors. They have 100 trading, which gives a lot of bonuses to caravans. As you can, if you go in there, I'm going to go in there in a second. Also, the Swift, they have 80, what do you call it? Trading. Now, if we go to the trading tab, as you can see, the higher your trading is, mine isn't high. I don't really run a caravan, right? But the higher this is, there's a lot of caravan bonuses. See, you pay 20% less wage for caravans. Your caravans gather trade rumors, better prices. So pretty much the higher it is, the better your caravan and the more profitable it will be. Now, there's been a recent nerf to caravans, which makes it so there's only allowed to be 30 party members, which is like your army in the caravan. It used to be a lot higher. It used to be in the hundreds, but now they want to make it more, I guess volatile would be the name, more kind of like, it's a good investment, but it's also high risk. That's what they kind of want to make it, right? So what I would suggest is, like we talked about earlier, get a lot of these horse archers before you even think about getting the caravan. Get about 30 horse archers or horsemen around the map, like in general. But horses are very overpowered in this game. Get a lot of those. Then I suggest you go to a town. Let's go back to this town as an example. And once you go to this town, make sure you have the companion in your party and make sure you have the archers in your inventory before you go to any town. And this works in any town, by the way, that you are not enemies with. You're going to talk to one of these people. They have to own something. They can't be the gang leader. It won't work. They have to own something. As you can see right here, owner of the tannery. Anybody that owns something can open up a caravan for you. Go like this. Go to talk. Say your name, and then you press this button. I wish to form a caravan. Some places they charge 15,000. Some places they charge 18,000. Depends. But you say I accept these conditions. You pick the person you want the caravan to start with, your spice vendor, if you can find them, or the Swift, and boom, that's all you do, and your caravan is started. Well, actually, no, that's not all you do. Sorry about that. So once that is done, your caravan it'll be right here, pretty much. Not your caravan. Your companion will be in the keep once your caravan is started in that same town. So do not leave the town yet. Stay in the town. Your companion will be right here. Talk to them. Say you want to inspect their troops, and then switch out the 30 horsemen that you bought earlier with their troops. What this will do is make your caravan faster because everyone's on horses, and it will also make your caravan very, very hard to defeat because those horse archers are insane. So hopefully that, explains that. Like I said, there's a video down below. Should I be doing okay, so question number 4. Should I be doing side quests in the towns? Early on, yes. Familiarize yourself with the game. Do quests. They do help with your relationships. What do relationships do? If you have relationships with the nobles, When you press recruit troops in any town, more slots open up. As you can see, you do not have enough relationship. Once you have enough, these slots will open up. These slots are very important late game because you need to, you know, you're in constant war. You always need to replenish your troops. Very good to have. Also, if you have relationships with, like, let's say, like lords of people that aren't in your kingdom, you can, you know, you can persuade them to join your kingdom eventually, right? But as a new beginner, you shouldn't be thinking about that. But as you progress in the game, I really, in my playthroughs, I don't do too many side quests. I do some, and I will have a video of the best, in my opinion, best of best side quests in the description. And what that side quest is called, just to give you some information, that side quest is called, it has to do with pretty much following a caravan around and making sure it doesn't get attacked. That quest usually takes a good 5 minutes and will give you a good 15 to 25,000 gold off gate. I'd say you have to do it with like a good size army, probably like 40, 50, right? But it is a very good quest, very short, and very good payout. So if you go to a town and a guy has the blue exclamation point, nobody has it here, but if they do have that and you click on it and it says merchant, or not merchant, caravan something, do it. It's very good for you. Now, the last question. How do I find nobles? Super easy. The key N will bring up your encyclopedia. This page right here, the key N. It's your best friend. It does so much for you. To be honest, I should make a whole video about what all this does, because this is like the, you know what I mean? It, especially late game, it's amazing. Anybody need to find heroes right here. All you can find them all over here. Nobles, all the nobles, all the faction leaders, all the companions. Shoot, even step bandits, I guess, you know what I mean? People you've met before, female, male, pretty much anything. Settlements, kingdoms, troops, the type of troops that you want to build. It just, everything. This encyclopedia, I don't understand why they don't put it in the tutorial, but the key N is your best friend. Very simple. But yeah, that will do it for this video. Hopefully I, you know, just drop some knowledge on people, you know. I've been enjoying this game, playing a lot. I told you guys I am starting a series very soon. I want to start the series once I finish, because this is my first kingdom, right? My first kingdom where I play is my own kingdom playthrough, right? So I want to go through this whole thing, take over all the map, and once I do that, I'm gonna restart completely with a new save. But that new save, I will record pretty much 90% of it, you know, excluding the boring stuff. But I will record 90% of it to show you guys how to get from step 1 to step 100, or how many steps it takes, right? But first, I wanted to play by myself. I want to learn so I could teach, because you can't teach if you don't know, you know? So yeah, hopefully the video helps. A lot more videos in the future. I'm very excited. I just got, YouTube just gave me the community posts. My monetization is in order. Once I do get approved for that, I will do, I will try to do a giveaway. I do not know on which platform. I will give away 1 copy of this game. Yeah, I'll do all that, you know. I'm very excited. I'm very for the future, and thank you guys for all the support and all that. I'll see you in the next one.